Cozy Here With You by miloqu. Chapter 17. Good morning. Bakugo's point of view. Kiss me again, please, Kirishima begged. My eyes shot open, Kirishima asleep in my arm. I breathed out slowly, wiping the sweat from my head. Last night I kissed him. I actually kissed him. He thought it was a dream, I'm sure, but it really happened. I put my fingers on my lips, remembering how he pulled himself in. I laughed gently, cuddling back into him. He turned and cuddled into my chest. Yeah, you're not straight, I muttered, before placing my face into his fluffy hair. For a second I lost my breath. He kissed my chest, my heart pounded, and I began to sweat, biting the inside of my bottom lip. Was he dreaming again, about to kiss me in his sleep? I lifted his head away from my chest and into the pillow. His eyes were still tightly shut. I felt a laugh move from my chest as I hugged on him. Hey, Bakugo, he said, his tone tired. I tisked and moved my face away, noticing I had pulled him into my chest and laid on my back. Hi, I whispered out, wrapping my arms around his body. I heard a muffled laugh from him come as he buried his face in my shirt. Can we stay like this a little while? He asked under his breath. I cut myself off. What was the point of keeping up an angry, tough douche persona when being here made us both so happy? Yeah, I grunted. My body grew hot as I looked around the room. It was so dark in here, the curtains blocking most of the light from the dim sunlight. Good morning! I jumped as I startled and heard a merciful voice and a loud banging on the door. Fuck off, Eijiro, I yelled, covering Kirishima's ears with my arm. Come on, it's Saturday, she laughed. I said fuck off. My attempt not to wake Kirishima was failing. And when he stirred in disturbance, I gently shushed him and played with his hair, causing him to fall back to sleep in my arms. Good boy, I muttered, burying my face into his hair. Bakugo, Eijiro complained. Oh my god, I muttered, slowly getting up after I tucked Kirishima fully under the blankets, making sure there was a room for him to breathe. I walked to the dorm room and opened the door. What? I whispered, opening the door enough only to see me stood in the way, blocking most of my room. It's not like you to sleep past 6:30, she questioned. I can do what I frickin' want. Got that? I scoffed, looking back to make sure Kirishima was fine and hidden when he decided to wake up. Baku, bro? He asked, sitting up and rubbing his eyes. Oh my god! Eijiro squealed. I shoved her out of my room and slammed the door behind me. Why is he in your bed? Oh my god! She giggled. Don't get the wrong idea. He just needs help sleeping. I crossed my arms, trying to tell the truth, yet cover up as much as possible. That's so fluffy and wholesome. She blushed. Her cheeks were red and her eyes sparkling. She looked like the best friend in anime cliches. What a genuine anime girl. Oh my god, Bakugo, this is adorable. Kirishima swung the door open, holding a red bear shark costume. I felt my cheeks blush red. Embarrassment. The fact that he thought me having a plushie that I brought to represent him was cute. No, it's not, I muttered, putting my hand partially over my mouth. Oh my god, it's meant to be. I shoved my other hand over hers, cutting her off. Shut up, Pinky. Her muffled laugh filled the room, causing Kiri to giggle and stumble out of my room, shutting the door behind himself. I need more explanation, she teased, pinching my arm gently. There's nothing more to explain. He needed help sleeping and I helped him. That's not like you, Bakugo. I mean, what happened? Why was he in the giant hoodie representing your hero costume? Why was he in your bed? She snickered. I swear to hell, you damn raccoon. He shook her. Tell me everything, Bakugo. She giggled. Fine, I gulped. There's not really much else to say. I looked away. I had briefly told her everything except about the kisses. About all of them. That was my secret. He doesn't even know it was real, so neither can she. Come on, that can't be it, she groaned. There has to be more. That's it, I shot back. All that happened was you got him to give you a hoodie and change to sleep in your bed. Yes. She let out a groan and got up as well. I don't believe you. I will figure out what happened, she threatened. I gulped. Good for you. And with that, I walked back to my dorm room, the door clicking shut behind me. Hey, Bakugo! I saw him slam down my notebook, the one from last night. His face was as red as his hair and had an awkward expression, making me shiver. I said, don't look at that. I grabbed the notebook and held it close to my chest. I felt my heart pounding and my breathing growing heavy. I think it's cute that you like to draw me. He was clearly flustered because he hadn't moved anything but his lips, and he was sweating nervously. I'm your best friend. He laughed. I grinned and put the notebook down, feeling flirty. I don't know what took over me. Are you sure that's the reason? I pressed my hand against his, breathing hard and pushing him into the wall, causing only a small gasp between us. Bakugo, stop. He turned his head away from my face, trying not to let me see how pink he was. Wait. His heart spread out and my hand still pressed against his chest. I'm kidding. I laughed, pulling away. He took a deep breath and laughed long. Good. End of chapter 17.